Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Rikishi makes bold prediction about Paul Heyman's allegiance amid rumors of potential betrayal of OG bloodline. Last Friday on WWE SmackDown, Paul Heyman returned after several months of absence. However, his almost matching outfit with Solo Sikoa sparked rumors of him potentially turning on the OG bloodline. WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi recently addressed these speculations. The Wiseman was taken out by the new bloodline last June. He remained off television for nearly 5 months before surprisingly returning last Friday to reveal CM Punk as the OG bloodline team's final member for the upcoming War Games match at Survivor Series. Nevertheless, Heyman was wearing an outfit similar to one Solo Sikoa previously wore on the blue brand. This led to several fans and experts speculating whether the WWE Hall of Famer was loyal to Roman Reigns. On his Rikishi Fatu Off the Top podcast, the WWE legend made a bold statement by claiming that Heyman would never work with Sikoa. Instead, he would remain at Reigns' side no matter what. Listen, I think colors are colors, you know what I mean. Who knows? The bloodline is red and black whether they wear a suit or they have the similar suit. I don't think there's ever anything that's gonna happen with Paul E., Heyman, and Solo. Paul E., Heyman knows where he needs to be, where he should be, and where he will always be. And that's right by Roman Reigns no matter what, he said. Rikishi suggested Paul Heyman wearing an outfit similar to Sikoa's might have been an accidental wardrobe malfunction, and possibly didn't indicate anything more than that. Who knows? Maybe Paul E. Heyman just accidentally grabbed a. I don't think Paul E. Heyman wants to come out there and actually look like what Solo's wearing. So it might have been just an innocent wardrobe malfunction. I don't know, he added. 1653, 1742. On his Not Some Wrestling podcast, WWE analyst Sam Roberts did not rule out the possibility of Paul Heyman turning on Roman Reigns and the OG bloodline to side with Solo Sikoa's team. The 41-year-old pointed out that if the WWE Hall of Famer betrayed Reigns, the latter would certainly have a one-on-one match against Solo Sikoa at a major premium live event in the near future. If Paul Heyman were to align with the new bloodline, I don't think you would even have to question if a Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa match could headline a major pay-per-view PLE, be it at Saturday night's main event, a Royal Rumble, or even a WrestleMania, he said. Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa have exchanged pinfalls at Bad Blood and Crown Jewel in tag team matches. It will be interesting to see who will win a potential one-on-one bout between the two tribal chiefs. The drama surrounding WWE's Bloodline storyline has captivated fans worldwide. From its inception as a tale of Samoan family dominance to its twists and turns of betrayal and redemption, the faction has been a cornerstone of WWE's programming. Recently, rumors have swirled about Paul Heyman, the mastermind behind Roman Reigns' rise as the tribal chief, possibly turning his back on the OG bloodline. Wrestling legend Rikishi, a pivotal figure in the Samoan dynasty, has weighed in with a bold prediction about Heyman's true allegiance. As one of the patriarchs of the Anoa'i wrestling family, Rikishi's insights carry weight. He's not just a fan, he's someone who has watched his sons, Jimmy and Jey Uso, alongside their cousin Roman Reigns, navigate the intricate web of familial ties and wrestling rivalries. With Heyman's loyalty under scrutiny, Rikishi's prediction adds a fascinating layer to an already complex narrative. Paul Heyman has long been known as one of wrestling's most cunning and calculating figures. From his days managing Brock Lesnar to his role as the special counsel to Roman Reigns, Heyman's loyalty has always been tied to power and dominance. Rikishi acknowledged this in a recent interview, where he discussed Heyman's history of shifting allegiances. "Paul Heyman is a genius, no doubt about it," Rikishi said. "But let's not forget, his loyalty is to whoever holds the power. That's just who he is. He's not about bloodlines or family, he's about staying on top." This observation has fueled speculation that Heyman might betray Roman Reigns and the OG bloodline, aligning himself with someone he deems a better opportunity. With the bloodline fractured after Jimmy Uso's betrayal and Jey Uso forging his own path, Heyman could see an opening to pivot his allegiance. The bloodline's internal conflict has been one of WWE's most riveting storylines. Jimmy Uso's shocking betrayal of Jey at SummerSlam sent shockwaves through the faction. Roman Reigns, once an undisputed leader, now faces challenges not just from his opponents, but from within his own family. Rikishi, as a father and elder statesman, has expressed his disappointment in the family's disarray. "This isn't how we raised them," he said. The bloodline was supposed to represent unity, strength, and legacy. What we're seeing now is the opposite. However, Rikishi also pointed out that Heyman thrives in chaos. If there's one thing Paul knows how to do, it's to manipulate a situation to his advantage. He sees the cracks in the bloodline, and you can bet he's already figuring out how to use them to his benefit. When asked directly about Heyman's future with the bloodline, Rikishi didn't hold back. "Paul Heyman will stay with Roman as long as Roman is on top. But the moment someone else looks like a better bet, he'll jump ship. And I think that moment is coming sooner than we think." Rikishi elaborated, suggesting that Heyman might align himself with Solo Sikoa, Rikishi's youngest son and a rising star within WWE. Solo is the future. He's young, hungry, and he's got that fire in his eyes. Paul sees that. And if Solo decides it's time to step out of Roman's shadow, don't be surprised if Paul is right there with him. This prediction has set the wrestling world abuzz. Could Solo Sikoa, who has been a loyal enforcer for Roman Reigns, turn against his tribal chief? And if he does, will Heyman betray Reigns to back Solo? To understand Rikishi's prediction, it's important to look at Heyman's track record. His betrayal of Brock Lesnar to align with Big Show in 2002 remains one of WWE's most shocking moments. Similarly, his brief alliance with CM Punk, followed by their dramatic fallout, showcased Heyman's ability to switch loyalties when it suits him. Rikishi referenced these moments, pointing out that Heyman's loyalty is a matter of convenience. Paul is loyal to one thing: success. If he thinks Roman's time is up, he won't hesitate to move on. Rikishi's prediction places Solo Sikoa at the center of a potential shift in the bloodline's power dynamics. As the youngest member of the faction, Solo has largely been portrayed as a silent enforcer, carrying out Roman's orders without question. However, recent storylines have hinted at Solo's growing frustration with the family's internal turmoil. Rikishi believes Solo is biding his time. Solo's smart. He's not going to make a move until he's ready. But when he does, it's going to change everything. If Solo were to challenge Roman's leadership, it would create a seismic shift within the bloodline. And if Heyman were to align with Solo, it would be a betrayal that shakes WWE to its core. For Roman Reigns, Heyman's potential betrayal would be a devastating blow. As the tribal chief, Reigns has relied on Heyman not just as a manager, but as a strategist and confidant. Losing Heyman's support would leave Reigns vulnerable at a time when his dominance is already being questioned. Rikishi acknowledged the pressure Reigns is under. Roman's had an incredible run, but no one stays on top forever. The question is, how does he handle it when things start to fall apart? Does he fight to keep it all together, or does he let it slip through his fingers? The WWE Universe has been buzzing with speculation about Heyman's allegiance. On social media, fans have debated whether Heyman's potential betrayal would mark the end of the bloodline or the beginning of a new chapter. Many have echoed Rikishi's sentiment, pointing to Solo Sikoa as the most likely candidate to step up if Heyman turns his back on Roman. Others have suggested that Heyman could align with an entirely new faction, creating an even bigger shakeup in WWE. Whatever happens, one thing is clear: the Bloodline storyline continues to captivate audiences and generate endless discussion. As WWE heads into the next chapter of the Bloodline saga, all eyes are on Paul Heyman. Will he remain loyal to Roman Reigns, or will Rikishi's prediction come true? And if Heyman does betray the tribal chief, what does that mean for the future of the Bloodline? For Rikishi, the answer lies in the strength of the family. At the end of the day, this is about family, and no matter what happens, Rikishi's bold prediction about Paul Heyman's allegiance has added a new layer of intrigue to WWE's most compelling storyline. As rumors of betrayal swirl and tensions within the Bloodline continue to rise, fans are left wondering who will emerge as the true leader of the Samoan dynasty. Whether Heyman stays with Roman Reigns, aligns with Solo Sikoa, or forges a new path altogether, one thing is certain: the Bloodline saga is far from over. And as Rikishi himself said, "The Bloodline is in our blood. It's not just a story, it's our legacy."